IPMNation.com.
Look, I'm Jake Quimby. I'm speaking for Christian Essex. We are Solo Saloon. You're listening to us on Local Outbreak on IPMNation.com. What's up?
Local Outbreak on IPMNation.com. This is Matt from IPM Nation, and we are here, as we are every Tuesday night, at the studio at 50 Canal Street in downtown Laconia. Check out the studio. Please support your local businesses. Very important. Funky little gift store and art gallery and whatnot. And you can check it out online, thestudionh.com. Also, don't forget, of course, Local Outbreak sponsored by Central NH Events. If you need a DJ for your event, go to centralnhevents.com. Mr. Tim Martin does a phenomenal job. He'll he'll DJ your bar mitzvah, your corporate function, your hootenanny, your shindig, all those wonderful things. And we have with us tonight a couple guys here. We have
Jacob Quimby.
Jacob Quimby.
It's okay, I'm easily forgettable.
And Christian Essex from Solo Saloon.
Yes,
and who else plays with you guys? This isn't the full band, right?
Yeah, we're missing our third member, Christopher Rhoda.
There you go.
He's camping with the family this week.
Yep, our bassist.
Okay. And I didn't mention before we started, but we have kind of an unofficial tradition on the show, so it's up to you if you want to participate. But usually we find some reason to pick on whoever didn't make it to the interview. So if you'd like to take a moment and make up a colorful and mildly humiliating story.
Well, I can tell you right now, if you've ever seen our bassist and seen the size of him, the last thing you're going to want to do is mock him. So what I'm going to say is, Rhoda, I hope you're having a lovely time with the family camping.
Yeah, we miss you, Rhoda.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that.
That's sweet. So
we give him enough flack as it is.
What does he have like? You said the size of him is it like a roid rage situation?
No. He's just built like concrete.
He's just a natural Hercules.
He's just
really?
a strength. Yeah, he's naturally ripped.
So he's like the superhero of the band.
Oh, with ease.
Oh yeah,
with ease. Yeah.
He's the bass player. He's the heart. He's our security.
Yep.
He's all things good.
How long have you guys been around? Because it seems like I've been hearing the name for a while.
4 years ago in May, we met and recorded our first song. So we are, to date, 4 years, 2 months old, 3 months old, something like that.
Okay.
We know the exact date. We have it written down somewhere. I can't think of it right now, but I did document it. So
yeah. Cool. Well, you guys brought some tunes with you. Why don't we play something, and then we'll come back and chat. What do you guys want to play to open the show?
I believe, and Christian, correct me if I'm wrong, the lead single is what we're starting with, or is it a different one?
Let's just start with Portraits.
You want to start with Portraits and stuff? All right, well, the song we're going to kick everybody off with is a beautiful little, I guess, love song-ish?
Yeah, it's about memories, about reminiscing, thinking about your place in your family and the universe. And
just your place here on Earth. It's a nice little ditty.
All right, very good. All right, so this is Portraits from Solo Saloon here on Local Outbreak on IPMNation.com.
We're just pictures in a frame. We're just memories on the wall. We're just someone else's someone else that some don't know at all. We're just pictures in a frame. We're just memories on the wall. We're just someone else's someone else that some don't know at all. We're just pictures in a frame. We're just memories on the wall. We're just someone else's someone else that some don't know at all. We're just pictures in a frame. We're just memories on the wall. We're just someone else's someone else that some don't know at all. At all. Some don't know at all. At all. Some don't know
so
at all.
So we enhance the
positive and crop out the pain. Filter out the sadness, our memories remain. A picture's worth 1,000 words when nothing's left to say. The past is always present and the future is to blame. We capture our every move, private paparazzi. The aperture must improve, negatives we do not see. Got me, sharing grams, where the trouble at? Now it's showing love when you double tap. Everything you were is everything you wanna be. Orange cloud, white heart, hashtag TBT. Everything you were is everything you wanna be. Orange cloud, white heart, hashtag TBT.
And I will be the one who remembers in a world that wants to forget. And I feel the warmth of your December, finding pleasure within my regrets.
There's our life behind the lens and the one we put in front. The things we do for love and the things we do for luck. The hardest thing to gain, quickest thing to lose is trust. Like a match in a gas tank, relationships combust. You're scarred from the flames, scars on your brain. Bleed tears at the sight of the hearts on a frame. You do your best to cope, but the memories evoke the ocean of the hopelessness, trapped inside we're broke.
And you were the one who mentioned forever. How clever for you to suggest. And now there's no such thing as together, and I am the only one left.
We're just pictures in a frame. We're just memories on the wall. We're just someone else's someone else that some don't know at all. We're just pictures in a frame. We're just memories on the wall. We're just someone else's someone else that some don't know at all. At all. Some don't know it all. At all. Some don't know it all. Some don't know it all. At all. Some don't know it all. Some don't know it all, at all. Some don't know it all.
Local Outbreak on IPMNation.com. This is Matt from IPM Nation. We're here with two-thirds of the guys from Saloon. And where are you guys from? You're obviously...
Well, we're from all over. I'll jump in and say I was born and raised here in Laconia, New Hampshire. So, and then I moved all over the place for the last 7-8 years, and then finally relocated back here to Ospey, New Hampshire, which is near Freedom, where Christian is located, and our studio, Big Barn Studios, is located. And then our bassist we actually borrowed from Brownfield, Maine. We made him an honorary New Hampshireite to be in the band. And then Christian's story, I mean, you can feel this one if you want to on your own.
I was born in Texas, and I was raised in the United States.
Military, so
military
pick a state.
Family, that's right.
There.
Yeah.
And discovered New Hampshire via my wife's mom, and we moved to Freedom.
Yeah.
Started having some little boys, and
he did not me. I don't have any children.
Yeah, me and Jake, we had a couple little boys.
Yeah, we've raising them.
Where's I don't even know where Freedom is. Freedom, New Hampshire.
It's over. It's just south of Conway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Take 25 all the way up till it meets 16, and then follow 16 for a little bit.
That's up there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a beautiful little old school colonial village. Very cute.
Very nice. Our studio's actually in a barn that's what? It's got 120 years, something like that? It's over 100, isn't it?
I think it was 1860. So
yeah, okay.
Wow.
So, yeah, we eclipsed 100 years by maybe 150, 160. It's old.
Yeah, yeah. So, I forget which one of you said it. One of you, I think it was you, Jake. You made a comment before we started. You play a lot of shows in Portland,
Maine, and Boston, Massachusetts is where we play the majority of our shows. Yes.
And why is that? Because there was an interesting.
Yeah,
insight.
it's interesting to me being born and raised here that I think that my home state is the most difficult state to get play in a live venue. Either it's all one genre or it's all one group of promoters, or it's always something that we can't crack into. But Portland, Maine, and Boston seem very welcoming and inviting, and we do multiple shows there. So
yeah.
And the crowds are always nice and receiving. So
yeah. That's interesting.
We would love to play more.
Yeah, I'd love to play more in the state. I love my home state. There's nothing I love more. I mean, if you listen to the music, New Hampshire's woven deeply into all the lyrics and the music. It's part of who we are. So I would love to spend more time playing live here. That would be a dream, literally a dream come true.
Yeah, yeah. And how often do you play live in New Hampshire?
This last year we've been recording this 4th album.
Yeah.
We've been doing that a lot. So we're getting back into it. We did a show at the River Run Campground last Saturday in Maine. And that was a good time.
Yep, that was a good warm-up.
We'll be there again
Labor Day?
Saturday, August 30th. Right?
Yep, Labor Day weekend.
Good. It's the River Run Campground in Brownfield,
Maine. $5 a car if you're not camping there. Get a campsite if you feel like it's going to be a good time and a late night. So
yeah. So how much material have you guys recorded? Because you said you have your own studio. So
yes, we have our own studio. How much material have we recorded? Let's say 100 songs.
Wow.
Yeah, with probably,
Let's say 100 songs framed, 70 finished. 30 ideas.
30, 40 released, I guess.
30,
with this coming out.
That's a lot of material. Jeez.
We work
That's
fast.
Great. Yeah.
We work,
Really?
Lucky enough, we work extremely fast together. It's our ideas. I guess this is the way I'll say it. Our ideas are like Legos.
Yeah.
So I'll say something, and he immediately snaps on 4 more pieces, and then I snap on 4 more pieces, and all of a sudden, oh, look, it's a finished thing.
Yeah.
So it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually with our songs, 90% of the writing and tracking is done in a day.
No kidding.
And then
wow.
Well, a 6 to 10 hour day. It's not like...
Right.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, one session, we can get it. We can get at least... Yeah, he's right. I'd say 80% of the song done, yeah.
And we'll fiddle with it for a while.
Wow.
Get the mix right and maybe revisit some vocals after we kind of get used to the melody.
Yeah, if I get more comfortable in like one of my flows and I want to change something or drop a word, then we'll re-record that or
right.
So on.
And the songs we're hearing tonight are from an upcoming album, which is called Cool Help Cool Volume 1. And so these are rough mixes. They're not mastered yet. And
so this is
subject to change.
This is a world premiere.
Oh, yeah. All these songs yeah. That's going to be coming out October 14th. Yeah. So 10, 14, 14. You'll get Cool Help Cool Volume 1.
Okay.
And then we have Volume 2 coming along with some other surprises that we'll get to eventually via our website, solosaloon.com.
Excellent. So who does what in the band? I mean, the bass player is the one who's not here, right? The Hercules guy?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So that would make... the best way to describe Christian, in my humble opinion, not so humble, is composer. I liken him more to a orchestra composer than a producer or a musician. He hears the complete piece of music before we actually get into anything. He has a whole thing in his head. I bet I would pay money to be able to plug in and just listen to what's going on in his head. It would be amazing, I bet. So
it is fun.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. And then I write words down and make them rhyme.
Yeah.
And we build off that.
Well, you say it like it's a small thing, but I throw all kinds of styles of music at Jacob sometimes,
really? Yeah.
And he always delivers. Sometimes it's a little painful, but not often.
I have a stubborn streak to me and a hard head. I feel like I know what I'm doing, even if I'm completely blind in a situation. I got this. Everything's fine. I got it. So taking guidance.
We're very different people. I've got 10 years on him, but we for some reason we were talking last week that we just kind of feel like we were born of the same quanta from the beginning.
Yeah. Same stardust driving through us both, and I like it. I don't hate it. It's nice. Works.
And the way technology moves now, it's possible that in our lifetimes you will be able to literally plug into Christian's head. And
if something like Transcendence ever happened, where I could just the world's in for something else. I'll tell you what. The rest of you might quit music. We get to plug him right in. I'll tell you that. That guy's a genius to my right. So
being able to just download exactly from.
I know, right? Speed up the process too.
Has it always been the three of you, Solo Saloon, or?
Yeah. We'll just say yeah. I mean, me and Christian started first, and then there's been a couple different test runs of other things, but pretty much me, Christian, and Chris, Rhoda, are it. We're the three. We're the trio.
Yeah.
We're what makes the music, I guess.
So what happens live?
I run background mixes of the music.
Yeah.
So the beats, any keys, things like that, and I play guitar and sing over it.
Yeah.
Jacob MCs and Rhoda plays bass.
Yeah.
And it works. It's fun.
Do you think that, and I kind of was thinking this before, but now I'm really thinking, is part of the reason why it's hard to get shows in New Hampshire is some people who just don't kind of get it? Because what you're doing is unusual. You know, you're not like a full band up there, but you're also not a rapper who just shows up with a CD and says, "Here, I'm going to rap over this." It's you're in a third category that I wonder if just some people just don't get it.
I feel that that's a lot of it. I'm glad you brought it up, Matt, to be honest. I hate being the MC who comes in like, rap doesn't get respect, so everybody needs to like my music. Like, that sounds really cliche and corny.
Right.
I think the way you worded it is better, where once they hear, like, we've tried, we say poet, we say MC, we try to avoid the word rapper.
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason you say that, and in my opinion, I think everybody just clicks into like Lil Wayne or Jay-Z.
Right.
Kanye West. They get one image. And if they don't like that person, I'm representing that.
Right.
I don't get to represent myself. I now speak for all rap for me. For some reason. Like, I don't speak for Jake. I speak for hip-hop now because I'm in this group.
It's human nature.
Yeah, of course. It's just, so for me, it's like...
And what you've grown into, too, has become more vocalizing than rapping.
I definitely don't sing, but I give more emotion than just saying words in a rhythmic pentameter. Like, I give a little more than that, I feel. So...
And as I'm thinking about it too, as this thought progresses in my head, and again, I know you don't want to say it, but I'll say it. It makes sense to me that in terms of people getting it and not getting it, because you mentioned Boston and Portland, and I'm thinking, yeah, of course they get it. Yeah. It's Boston and Portland. And just being familiar with those.
Exactly.
I used to be really familiar with the Portland scene. I haven't been in probably 10 years, but I used to know that scene really well. And Boston, of course, you know.
I think they both have still, even though it is, I don't want to say struggling, but it's definitely not what it once was. They both still have really good independent music areas and places and people who want to see and hear and experience new things.
Yeah.
And I think I think it's a New Hampshire mentality as well, and this is not a knock, this is a point of pride, where we want to know what we're getting before we get it. Mm-hmm. We're not going to go out on a limb because we're more practical than that, we're more pragmatic than that. As a people, the live free or die is important to us. Right. We want to know what we're doing before we do it. We look before we leap, I guess.
Yeah.
And I haven't been able to give them a clean look yet, so I'll work on that.
Our delivery of our music is something we struggled with for a while, too.
Yeah.
I mean, we went through drummers, we went through trying to turn this production into a live sound.
Yeah.
And once we stopped fighting it and just utilized what we had, it just sounded better and bigger, and we settled into it, and it's just... I was
going to just add on like an addendum. If you listen to our earlier stuff, you can almost see it's like, okay, here's Christian's space for singing, here's Jake's spot for rapping, and then make sure the bass line's rhythmic so that Rhoda can play something. And then it was, well, this sounds cool, let's do this, or this... let's not even rap on this song, let's just do that. And it became, the more we just tried, the better everything got.
Yeah.
The less, I'll say it for me, I don't want to speak for him, the less I let my ego get in the way of, this is how you're supposed to rap, and this is what a rapper does, and the more I went, I want to be great. I want to create beautiful things. I want to see what's next. That's when I think the music started following into its own category.
Yeah, let the creativity flow instead of trying to control what it's going to be. And I think too, Boston and Portland, especially Boston, but Portland to some degree too. They both have really strong college radio.
Oh, of course, yes.
And which is something we're really lacking in New Hampshire. And I love college radio, so I think that may play a role too. Well, I shouldn't say we're lacking here because we have WUNH in Durham.
Sure,
but
and it's good.
But but that's almost. That's almost Portland.
I think a lot of the rest of it's gone internet at this point.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great internet radio stations out there. Just Insane Show and
Short Naughty Wood Show. I mean, there's plenty of like internet radio shows that play us, and and their affiliates in like the UK and stuff play us, and that's awesome. And it's great, and we love the exposure. It was just, I guess, interesting to note that here was someplace we couldn't break into yet. We were already here.
Right.
So
it
seems kind of strange.
Yeah, it's unusual. But I think we've solved it, though. I think we did.
And I'm thinking,
I don't know if we solved anything, but you know what I mean. We figured it out. We just
solved
I don't know how to fix it, but we figured out what the problem is.
More hugs and high five. That's how we solve everything. More hugs and high fives. That's
just
it.
stay positive and keep moving, keep creating.
There you go. Well, let's play another track. What do you guys want to play next?
I think now I'm right. I think now it's the lead single. Am I right?
Yeah,
I botched the CD setup earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Cool Help Cool, which is the lead single off the album. Cool Help Cool Volume 1, which is coming out 10/14/14. I think I hit all the points there.
I think you did.
Thank you.
By the way, when it comes out, where can people get it?
Where can't you get it? We go
iTunes, CD Baby,
Reverb, everybody, Rhapsody. We're even on right now. We have playlists on Spotify. I don't even honestly have no idea how Spotify works. So thanks dude from Napster. Appreciate it.
All right, very good. So this is Cool Help Cool from Solo Saloon here on Local Outbreak on IPMNation.com.
Cool help, cool, cool, sit tight, sit tight. 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 This really is the most fun life can be. Eyes on the horizon where our thoughts meet. Dreams adrift inside an ocean where the sharks can't breathe, but our art can't peak if the heart can't speak. I'll start next week. Passionate procrastinator, vivid visionary, gifted as a gladiator. Activator, but only to the activist. Meddling kids, but only to the alchemist. Calculus, calculating quickly what we cultivate. Questioning the confident, condemning them to culminate. Sell the state, estate, sales, sonoma, soma. Pacify the pragmatist, claim owner to the coma. Polar opposites connected by a sound. Rejected by the crowds, unaffected by the scowls. Heavy is the head, but everybody wants a crown. The revolution's here, but they televise it now. Cool help, cool, cool, sit tight, sit tight. Cool help, cool, cool, sit tight, sit tight. Wherever you go, cool help cool. Whoever you meet, cool help cool. Whatever you find, cool help cool. Believe the state of mind, cool help cool. Wherever you go, cool help cool. Whoever you meet, cool help cool. Whatever you find, cool help cool. Believe the state of mind, cool help cool. Cool help cool. Cool help cool. Cool help cool. Cool help cool.
Local Outbreak on IPMNation.com. We're sitting here with Jake and Christian from Solo Saloon. And so what do you guys, you've got a lot of material. Is it hard to decide when you play out? Is it hard to decide what to play, or do you just kind of...
Yes.
Because, yeah, I would think it would be, yeah.
The only thing Christian and I would say, the closest we get to a proper argument is, I want to play this song, I don't like this song as much. And it's not even like a real argument, it's just like,
yeah.
or the, we have a song we both love that we just haven't gotten nailed down yet. And so we always go, like, right when it's time to make a set list, we should do, wait, we can't do that one yet. We're not ready to do that one yet. So it's like a constant...
A bunch of those.
Yeah.
Really?
We literally did it, what was it, 2 days ago? We did a list. It's like 12 or 13 of those. We could do an entire set of the songs we haven't put into the set yet.
Oh, wow.
Awesome
yeah.
problem to have, by the way. That
Yeah,
sounded like I was complaining, and I am not. That is a point of pride, actually, not a source of sadness.
That's a great problem to have, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I assume in upcoming dates, there's probably a heavy emphasis on the new stuff, right? Because you got the new CD coming.
Yeah, we're adding it as fast as we can.
Yeah. That's the other hard part.
And one thing is we write and record so quickly that we'll do 7 songs, and it's 3 months later.
And
we'll sit down to play the first song, and I have to find the chords. I have no idea what I did.
We just talked last night about we were organizing some business stuff, and he mentioned one of the songs that we were recording for either Volume 2 or something else we're doing that our fans will find out about later. But he tells me the song, and I went, hold on a second, when did we record that? And he was like, I don't know, like a month ago, 2 months ago. I was like, I have not heard that song since the session. Right. When I left, I never listened to it again. I think we put it on SoundCloud or something. I didn't go to SoundCloud and listen to it because I was there for the recording. And then we started rehearsing and working and implementing new songs. He mentioned it, and I was like, wow, it's been easily 2 months. I haven't even heard it. I don't remember the verse.
Yeah.
I don't know what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So,
but they always come together quick, and we start rehearsing. We need 4 or 5 plays through it, and we got it.
Yeah, yeah.
And, well enough anyway.
Right.
20's better. But
Yeah, 20's better, 50's better than that, but
Yeah.
5 or 6 and we can play it.
Right. Is it difficult to remember lyrics? Because when you're...
Oh, my God.
Because you've got...
doesn't seem to be for you.
Not, of course, well, because I don't know what it is, and I'll openly say that it's just dumb luck. I don't know if there's a mnemonic device I'm using that I'm unaware of.
Yeah.
But I'd say a good 60% of the time, which is probably going to scare him because I've never told him this, as the music's playing into the hook, I have no idea what I'm about to say.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have the same feeling.
It's as it hits. The first word hits, and then the rest just sort of falls out of my face.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But there are times when he's singing the hook and it's coming in, and I am panicking.
Right. You have those 3-second panics.
I am flat out panicking because I'm like, I have no idea what I'm about to say. It's about my turn to tell you about blah, 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 blah. Boom, the verse comes out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, thank you, brain. Not sure where you're storing that. Great.
I think I have a harder time with my, I'm probably on 20% of the vocalization of the music. A lot of hooks,
Yeah.
choruses, and I have a harder time remembering those. Of course, that may be where that 10 years comes into play.
Right.
I didn't even think about that. No, that's... Yeah, I'll just say it. For me, it is difficult, especially since there's a lot of words that... Like we said, sometimes the songs, you write the whole thing, then you record it. If we do that in a 10, 12-hour session and don't come back to it for 2 months, all of a sudden it doesn't matter what he's playing. I have to go get my notebook.
Right.
I have to go find out what I wrote down.
Yeah. Well, because something MCs don't get enough credit for, too, is the memory skill involved.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you think about it, a song where there's rapping compared to a song where, it's a simple verse, chorus, and there aren't a ton of lyrics, there's a lot more to remember.
You're talking,
if you're rapping.
500 words versus 50.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard. And his vocabulary is ridiculous, so...
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's something no one ever... Especially, it's something that, there's always those people who don't, like we were talking earlier, who don't respect what you do.
And I get it. Nothing is for everybody, but I do like that you've acknowledged. I mean, some of these bands that are... I don't want to name a specific band and then alienate fans or anything like that. I'm not trying to bother anybody, but there are songs where if you really listen to a pop song, especially some of the top 40 stuff, the guy wrote 2 sentences.
Right.
And repeated them for 4 minutes. Now, great if you love it. Cool. Like, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
But I just told you a story.
Right.
From start to finish, like... Not on the level of, but with a parallel to like Mark Twain, where I gave you a plot and there's characters and a thing played out and there's an arc and a whole crescendo of things.
Right.
And you're like, nah, I don't like rap. Like, oh, okay, cool, awesome.
Yeah.
But I don't want to sound like the angry rapper either because I'm not. I'm having a great time. So
Right. But
just
yeah,
unique, I guess, to acknowledge these things, to see that like you pour your heart and soul and write a million different things, and people just want to jump up and down and say the same word over and over again sometimes.
Right.
So.
Well, we have those too.
We do, which
Oh, sure,
and guess
yeah.
what? Those are fun to write as well. I'm
Right,
not gonna
right.
lie and say that it's not fun to make those songs. They're super fun.
I'm reminded of, if you guys remember, I've Got My Mind Set on You by George Harrison, and then Weird Al Yankovic did that parody.
Oh.
This song is just 6 words long.
Yeah. Weird Al should get more credit. He's brilliant for stuff like that. You
Yeah.
always get that. You guys know Pharrell's Happy, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, he just released that I'm Tacky.
I keep hearing about that, but I haven't
I haven't
actually
laughed that well in like months.
I haven't
He was-
actually heard it, but I keep hearing about
something
it.
like I wear plaid with stripes 'cause I'm tacky. And it was just I missed most of the lines laughing. I love Weird Al.
Yeah.
Shout out Weird Al if you randomly hear this. You're awesome, man.
Yeah.
So
I guess the video is really good too.
everything he
I
does
haven't
is
seen the
hilarious,
video,
and it's
yeah.
great that he's got a 30 or 40 year career of just parodies.
Yeah,
It's just impressive.
I know. Good for him. Who do you guys, when you do play out, is there anybody that you play a lot of shows with consistently? Anybody in the scene who you play with a lot? Because what you're doing is unique. So
really.
I don't know if there's anyone.
We had a run for a little while with a band that doesn't really. I don't know if they're still active, so I don't want to plug them or not plug them because I don't know what their status is. But that was only 2 shows, so that was the most I think we've ever done with another band, and I think you're right. I think it's along the lines of it's just we don't necessarily fit with everybody, and we give a lot when we're live. It's difficult to play with other people because there's so much going on with us, and there's a lot of movement, and our bassist loves to dance around. He plays off the verses I'm delivering, and Christian's in his own little world of just expression, and it's all this stuff that I think it's hard sometimes, as arrogant I guess as this is going to sound, for people to play with us or follow us or go before us or however.
Yeah.
'Cause I think we bring a lot of energy, and we put a lot of energy into the room that it's almost like a sigh of relief when we stop. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Ooh,
we
that was a
played.
ride.
We played with that. Oh, I wish I could remember the name, but it was like that great punk band at the Middle East came on after us, and that worked really well because they were up and they were hitting it hard. And
Oh yeah.
it was,
And
that,
they were
that was
already,
good.
they were a great band to follow us. Yeah, but again, because they had 3 or 4 songs they could start their set with that were just
Yeah.
hitting it hard, so worked out.
Yeah. Do you guys have a favorite place to play? Is there a particular room that you guys...
My favorite place.
I love the Middle East in Cambridge.
Middle East
Yeah.
in Cambridge
Upstairs.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
The upstairs
absolutely.
is just, the sound is so great.
Still the same as it was in '95.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
It's just awesome.
they're renovating it now. I think you told me that. But
Are they?
when we played,
No,
no,
that's the Precinct.
no, Precinct, and that's what I was gonna say. It was
Oh, okay.
one of my favorite places to play. I
was
think.
fun.
I don't know if the prison feel played into it, and I just thought it was interesting. But the stage was really nice, and I thought this sounds awful. I thought the location of the bar in relation to the stage was really helpful.
Yeah.
If that matters in a venue.
Right across or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was like
Yeah.
directly to our left. You could
Oh,
almost,
really?
You
Yeah.
could almost reach over.
Nice.
If you really wanted something. So
Nothing wrong with that.
no, I mean,
I think our favorite place to play is at Big Barn Studio.
well, technically, yeah.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to be the one to say it. I'm glad you did.
Sounds great in there.
Do you have shows there? Do you do actual
Yeah.
shows there?
We do. We've done one real show there, and then mostly what we do is we do.
we did 2 last
Did
year.
we do 2?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I forgot about.
One around my birthday. And
Oh
one
yeah,
in,
yeah. Look at
something
you,
like that.
better memory man.
Yeah, kind of.
The
Might be
echinacea
wrong,
has been
but-
taken.
Yeah.
But, nah, I just made that up.
Ginkgo
yeah, but typically
biloba.
we just ginkgo below. I think we typically, but he's right. We did do 2 last year. We do like a fan appreciation night more of. We're like friends, family, but local fans who like we know are passionate about our stuff. We'll have them over, perform some stuff that maybe they haven't heard or we haven't even really recorded finished yet.
Yeah.
And sort of do those things. But yeah, we've had a couple full-on shows. We put 40, 50 people inside the barn. Well, spilled into his driveway and out, and
Yeah.
neighbors came by, and it was
Yeah.
actually one guy came by with corn. It was awesome. Talk about being in New Hampshire.
11:30 at night.
11:30 at night. He walks
Boiled.
up,
Yeah.
Ready
boiled,
to go.
cooked corn,
Wow.
ready to
Nice.
go.
Nice.
Just handed in bags. Just here you go. Here's 6 ears of corn. It's awesome. You know what? I would play shows for ears of corn. By the way, people, just think about that.
Shout out to
Right.
Mickey and Freedom.
Yeah, shout out. And his farm stand on 153. Buy your corn from him. That was my one sales pitch. I'm out. No more promotions.
no.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just kidding.
I assume he doesn't do the genetically modified.
No.
I don't think so.
All right, good.
Well, he does. He's got like
He's
a
old school.
Well, I was say he's got like a 5-foot plot of land where he farms all this stuff. So I have no idea how he produces so much corn. To be flat out honest with you, and he has like chickens for a little while. The dude is like the consummate farmer for the little spot he has. He's figured
Really?
out how
Yeah.
to do everything.
Yeah.
It's impressive, really.
Ah, that's good.
I don't know what this has to do with music or anything, but shout out to the agriculture of New Hampshire.
Yeah. Well, you found a connection. He brought you corn.
There, you,
They're at a show, so
right there.
really got everything to do with it. If you think about it.
It really does. It really does. It brings us all together.
That's right. Well, why don't we play another track? What do you guys want to play next?
Oh, this is a song called "Had to Say No."
Okay.
It's a ballad.
It is a
We
ballad.
don't do a lot of,
No.
but it was a song I had. I had the beats and the guitar riff. I want to say for 3 years, and kind of the story behind it. And it finally just happened one day. And Jacob, I got my vocals done in a day. Jacob wrote his verses in a day, and they just fit perfectly. And it's just a song. It's got a nice John Hughes feel to it.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
that intro definitely feels like a 16 Candles song, but I think the other part that I just wanted to add was as much as we don't do ballads, this one was more of a positive look almost because it's empowering. Not that they need it, I guess, but it's more of like a male empowering song in a relationship. Like when you know that the love's kind of gotten away from you, and typically it's a man's point of view to just ride things out till they crash and not. And this one sort of gives you the pride to be like, it's okay to just say that it's not working.
Right.
You're allowed to walk away before it all goes to pot.
Right.
You can recognize it and walk away and be confident in that. That
Yeah.
you made the right choice. It's going to hurt. It's still love. It's still a broken heart, but it's you don't have to be crippled by it. You can make the right conscious logical choice.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah. All right, cool. That sounds positive. All right, we'll take a listen. So this is Had to Say No from Solo Saloon here on Local Outbreak on IPMNation.com.
So long ago I only saw what could happen. So long ago you found beauty in my tragic. So long ago you found your way to my arms again. So we lit the faith around us and I lit up, but I had to say no. So long ago I swear you were all I was gonna see. So long ago we couldn't feel, you weren't enough for me. So long ago you found your way to my arms again. So we lit the faith around us and I lit up, but I had to say no. Had to say no. Had to say no. Had to say no. So long ago, I'd swear it was a lifetime. You were in the right frame of mind, I was outside mine. Outside, I felt like an outcast. I was a big boy, but you were into 3 stacks. Relax, look what you do to me. Relapse, ain't nothing new to me. Scrutiny seems to be the enemy of understanding. Underhanded tricks, overwhelmed, but we're never standing toe to toe, eye to eye. You're calling out my pride. I take it to a place where I can feel the darkness rise. How can I get us back to good and show you there's a future? I knew that I was stoned, but didn't know you were Medusa. So it's stupid, love, hate, then rinse, repeat. Both have too much pride to ever verbalize defeat. So it's with a heavy heart, but a purpose that I go. We bent the faith around us and I lit up, but I had to say no. Had to say no. But I had to say no. I had to say but I had to say no. Around us and I lit up, but I had to say. Lit the faith around us and I lit up, but I had to say no. Had to say no. But I had to say no. Had to say no.
Local Outbreak on IPMNation.com, and this is Matt from IPM Nation. And I want to remind everybody, of course, we are at the studio at 50 Canal Street in downtown Laconia. We do record the show here every Tuesday night, so if you're in the area, if you want to stop on in, we're usually here from 6 to 7 p.m. recording the show. We do like to have a studio audience, so of course, if you want to check it out online, thestudionh.com is the website. And please support your local businesses. Very, very important. Mm-hmm. And, of course, we are also sponsored by Central NH Events. If you need a DJ for your event, go to centralnhevents.com. And Tim does a great job and is also a big part of what makes this show possible. And we do archive all the shows at IPMNation.com/local outbreak, going all the way back to the beginning. I think it's been about 5 years or so that we've been doing this. So, and our guests tonight, of course, we have Jake and Christian from Saloon.
Hello, hello.
And so where do we find you guys online again for people who want to check you out, keep you up on everything?
Solosaloon.com is our website. You can find us on iTunes, CD Baby, Amazon, Facebook.com/Solosaloonmusic. Right?
Yep. We are working on Twitter and Instagram. And by that, I mean I don't know if we're ever going to get one, but we have them.
You like to talk, so you'll be tweeting all day.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have my own Twitter account. I don't know. Everything's...
See, it's not actually talking, so...
Yeah, it's laborious.
It's Twitter.
It's like a new break in the medium between my thoughts and getting them out there. It's annoying. Everything, just know what's in my head.
Right.
Silly computer.
All right.
And as I'm sure most independent artists know, that you want to spend your time writing and recording if you can. It's really hard to handle the business side and be motivated at the end of the night to do Twitter.
I want to reiterate, we are super lucky, dude, that we have a studio that we can record in at a constant rate to where he's right. Try to keep up with the business side when you know you can go sit down and write a song. Why not do that instead?
Right. Absolutely. And what do you guys have coming up?
So we got this, the 30th of August, this month, we have River Run Campground in Brownfield, Maine. That's Labor Day weekend. We'll be doing a live performance there. Working on shows coming up in the fall for the release of our album Cool Help Cool Volume 1, which is October 14th of this year. So 10/14/14. And after that album release, there's going to be many more things on the horizon that I'm totally teasing right now, as the media says, and not giving you details on purpose. So you'll yearn for it.
Yes. That's a good strategy. Absolutely. All right. Well, guys, thank you both very much for being here tonight.
Oh, thank you,
Matt.
man.
Thank you so much for having us. It was awesome. Great time.
Absolutely. And what do you want to play to wrap up the show?
Well, this one, actually, I'm really happy that we chose this song because I get to gush a little bit. Sometimes we go in with a concept and we're ready. Other times, he has like a small piece of music and I write some stuff and we see what happens. In this case, he had a small piece of music and I wrote a couple ideas. And then I did an ad-lib for one of my verses. And he literally looked at me, smiled, and was like, I'll be right back. And when he says be right back, he just puts headphones on, and I just go about the studio. We have a Nerf hoop, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I come back in, and he has turned this song from my verse and an idea of like a metaphor for a dream to the actual explanation of a dream.
Oh.
It all of a sudden became it now tells the story of me dreaming.
Oh, very cool.
So it was impressive, and he did it all with editing and being smarter than me.
It's called Knock.
It's called Knock. Yeah, I should have told the title of the song. It's called Knock, and it's on our album that comes out 10/14/14, Cool Help Cool Volume 1.
All right, very cool. So this is Knock from Solo Saloon here on Local Outbreak on IPMNation.com. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.
Knock at the door. Hey, who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Knock at the door. Hey, who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? There ain't no queuing, complacent, a hustler in the making. My eyelids are what I'm facing. Commence this dream I'm creating. OST coming in first. I guess he opened the door. Dan Electro on his back. A bag of microphone cords in his hand. Rolled up follows, feeling just like Johnny Cash. All black everything, including the bass that he likes to thrash. Chords are entering speakers, levels are being corrected. Me, I'm scoping the scene, feeling out who feels neglected. Rhoda and OST beckon me to the stage. I finish sipping a whiskey and I don't think that I paid. I make my way and the people are all feeling really eager. I feel some doubters that in a moment will feel like believers. House lights dim in a hurry, I guess they starting the show. I grab my mic out the bag, plug it in, say let's go, 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 say let's go. Knock at the door. Hey, who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Knock at the door. Hey, who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in?
quickly, it's like we're sitting in freedom. Our clearer skies, just better, cause our dreams grow when we feed them. I feel a burning sensation, anticipation is great. I know we're throwing the party, are we a little too late? But we refuse to stress, we know it's all for the best. We'll bring it home, sure as the heart that beats in my chest. Won't see us falling off musically, but I digress. My focus shifts to a pretty girl in a bright yellow dress.
Knock at the door. Hey, who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Knock at the door. Who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Who's coming in? Knock at the door. Who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Knock at the door. Who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Who's coming in? Hey, hey, hey. I don't wanna wake up. 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 Knock at the door. Hey, who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Knock at the door. Who's coming in? Hey, who's coming in? Who's coming in? Knock at the door. I don't want who's coming in. I don't want who's coming in. I don't want who's coming in. Knock at the door. I don't want who's coming in. I don't want who's coming in. I don't want who's coming in.
IPMNation.com.